Good evening. This is Rashad Mitchell coming to you live from the YouTube channels. I continue on my part series. The week that was college football history review, the 1984 college football season. Let's get into it. We're going to start with September the 8th, 1984. Matchup between Syracuse and Maryland, where Syracuse beat Maryland 23-7. That was the final score of that game. Then you had a battle of two top 20 teams. Number 18 Boston College beating number 9 Alabama 38-31. Road to Heisman began in Birmingham as quarterback Doug Flutie threw 2 touchdowns, including 3 interceptions, throwing 254 yards, 19 of 34 passing, counting for 3 touchdowns, and heroically led Boston College back from a 31-14 deficit despite playing final 20 minutes with the injured left shoulder. The Boston College defense set up first score and comeback as safety Tony Thurman interception was converted into a 5-yard touchdown run by Flutie. After a 28-yard field goal by kicker Kevin Snow, game was tied at 31-31. And Flutie fake handoff to the open fullback Jim Brown on 4th and 1 from Alabama 12-yard line. Troy Stafford, the tailback, had 106 yards, 24 carries, supplied winning points with a 42-yard romp for his second touchdown. Thurman wrapped up the game with diving interception, his third in end zone, a pass by tied halfback Paul Caruth. Alabama not only blew game but lost tailback Kerry Good for season. Good scored 3 touchdowns, including a 99-yard kickoff return to open second half. Next, you have Florida and Louisiana State ending in a 21-21 tie. Miami, number 1 team in the country, against number 15 Michigan. Number 14 Michigan. Number 14 Michigan beat number 1 Miami 22-14. It was not surprising that Miami could not go 3-0 against Auburn, Florida, and Michigan in a 12-day span. But what was shocking was the ease with which Wolverines defense swamped quarterback Bernie Kosar, who threw 6 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, 228 yards, 16 of 38, who lost, fumbled, and was sacked 3 times. Michigan linebacker Rodney Lyles, Miami native, who once committed to the Canes, had 3 interceptions, 2 on consecutive fourth-quarter passes that crushed Miami, while his first quarter stripping of halfback Darrell Oliver led to Michigan's first touchdown, 6-yard run by fullback Bob Perryman. Kosar managed 4th down, 4-yard touchdown pass to Stanley Shakespeare, the wide receiver, that cut it to 19-14 with 6:25 left. Perryman scored 3 touchdowns for offense, led by quarterback Jim Harbaugh in his first start. Next, Purdue defeated number 7 Notre Dame 23-21 in Indianapolis. Coach Jerry Spouse, 4th season in South Bend, opened feebly as 3-touchdown underdog. Purdue smoked Irish in dedication game of Hoosier Dome. 17 returning starters, Notre Dame had high hopes for season, which soured thanks to costly turnovers 5-0 and play of Boilermakers quarterback Jim Everett. Everett threw 2 touchdown passes to wide receiver Jeff Price, including 14-yard. Scored to Cat 88-yard drive during the 4th quarter. Final Fighting Irish's play was controversial as quarterback Steve Berline threw interceptions to Purdue defensive end Don Baldwin with Notre Dame, arguing that 12 defensive players were on the field. Next, you had Oklahoma State being Arizona State 45-3, and Washington shut out Northwestern 26-0. Huskies posted 3rd straight shutout in opener as linebacker Tim Meyenberg picked off 3 passes, recovered blocked field goal. Northwestern had 7 turnovers, which led to 23 points. As Wildcats offense struggled to gain 226 yards, considering the 6th series started in Wildcats territory. Washington should have scored more points for its 347 yards of offense. So Huskies settled for 5 field goals attempts by kicker Jeff Jager, 4 of which were good to tie school record. Huskies quarterback Hugh Millen threw for only 103 yards, while tailback Ron Jackson was leading rusher with 68 yards. Cats quarterback Sandy Schwab threw for 132 yards, but was picked off 4 times. So that includes look at the AP poll. Excuse me, that includes look at college football history review, the 1984 college football season for September 8th. Let's get into the September 10th top 20 poll. We got Southern California number 20, 19 Alabama, 18 Florida State, 17 Pittsburgh, 16 Washington, 15 Oklahoma, 14 Southern Methodist, 13 Oklahoma State, 12 Penn State, 11 Auburn, 10 Boston College, 9 Ohio State, Brigham Young, 8 UCLA, 7 Miami, 6 Iowa, 5. That was a fifth tie for the fifth spot between Miami and Iowa. Begging pardon, 7 UCLA, 8 Brigham Young, 9 Ohio State, 10 Boston College, 11 Auburn, Penn State, 12 Oklahoma State, 13 Southern Methodist, 14 15 Oklahoma, 16 Washington, 17 Pittsburgh, 18 Florida State, 19 Alabama, 20 Southern California. Tie for the fifth spot between Iowa and Miami. Texas was number 4, 3 Michigan, 2 Clemson, and number 1 Nebraska. So that concludes a look at college football review 1984 college football season 4, week 2. Games that played on September the 8th, 1984. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the channel to reveal this magnitude. Till then, talk to you soon.